Namaste. Today I will talk a little about anger. There's a beautiful shloka in the Bhagavad Gita that Lord Krishna said to Arjuna. That is in chapter 2, verse 63. It says, Krodhad bhavati sammoha, sammohat smriti vibhramaha, smriti bhramshad buddhinasho, buddhinashad pranashyati. It says in English, from anger arises delusion. From delusion, confusion of memory. From confusion, the destruction of intellect. And when the intellect is destroyed, one is ruined. What a profound teaching. Not just philosophy, but a living truth seen even in the lives of great seekers. Let me share a story from ancient India, a story that reveals what happens when anger takes control of someone. There once lived a great sage, Rishi Vishwamitra. He was once a king who renounced his kingdom, performed intense tapasya, and became a seeker of the highest truth. And yet, one enemy lurked within him. What was that enemy? That enemy was anger, which gives rise to pride and jealousy. In the same era lived Maharishi Vashishtha, a sage established in calmness, wisdom, and compassion. Vishwamitra longed to be called a Brahmarishi, that is, a Brahmarishi is a realized soul who is free from all inner weakness. But Maharishi Vashishtha addressed him only as Raj Rishi. That's a lower stage than Brahmarishi. One that still carries ego, attachment, and anger. This deeply wounded his pride. Vishwamitra said, I have performed great austerities, gained spiritual powers. Why do you not call me Brahma Rishi? Vashishtha replied calmly, Yes, you have achieved much, but you still have not yet conquered anger. These words ignited a fire within him. Blinded by rage, Vishwamitra decided to kill Vashishtha. He hid a dagger beneath his robe, climbed a tree under which Vashishtha taught his disciples, and he waited. As evening fell, a full moon rose, radiant and serene. A disciple said, Gurudev, how beautiful is the moon tonight. Vashishtha looked at the moon and said, Yes, it is indeed beautiful. But compared to Vishwamitra's spiritual brilliance, this moon is lusterless. Were he free from anger, he would shine like the sun. The disciple said, But Gurudev, he is your enemy. Vashishtha replied, I know, yet I am aware he surpasses me in penance and in greatness. My head bows before him. Above, in the tree, Vishwamitra heard everything. Dagger in his hand, ready to take a life. And the man he hated spoke only praises of him. In that moment, something changed. His anger melted. His pride dissolved. His soul awakened. He climbed down from the tree, threw away the dagger, and fell at the feet of Vashishtha. Forgive me, Gurudev, he said. Vashishtha lifted him and said, Arise, O Brahmarishi. Vishwamitra was astonished. Brahmarishi? Did you call me Brahma Rishi? Vashishtha replied, from today onward, you are truly a Brahma Rishi. The impurity, the chandal of anger and pride has left you. And so, what do we learn, sisters and brothers? A great sage, nearly destroyed by anger, just as Lord Krishna warns, Krodhad bhavati sammoha buddhinashat pranashyati. But notice this. Vashishtha did not argue. He did not react, nor did he retaliate. He simply saw the goodness in another's soul, and that transformed everything. So let me ask you, when anger arises, what do we do? Do we react or do we rise above it? Because anger pulls down, but humility, love, and self-mastery elevate us toward illumination. Let us strive not only to gain knowledge, but to conquer anger and to allow the light of the soul to shine. If you were in Vashishtha's shoe, how would you have responded? Share your thoughts, and if this message touched you, please like, share, and subscribe. May God bless you. Namaste.